Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to complete the last part of derivative, that is higher order derivative. In last lecture we already completed questions. So today's lecture we are going to finish all remaining questions. Okay. So let's begin with one by one questions. So now first question is, why if y is equal to x plus tan x show that cos square x d square y by dx square minus 2y plus 2x is equal to 0. So that we have to show. So check the question carefully once again. Y is equal to x plus tan x. So start with derivative. So there is need to find second order derivative. Start with our basic step. Let y is equal to x plus tan x. Differentiate with respect to x. Dy by dx is equal to d dx of x plus tan x. Okay. Therefore, start with derivative. D dx of x is 1 and derivative of tan x is sec square x. So value of dy by dx we got. That is the number 1. Okay. Again differentiating with respect to x. Therefore, we will get d dx of dy by dx is equal to d dx of 1 plus sec square x. Therefore, d square y upon dx square is equal to derivative of x is derivative 1 is 0 plus now derivative of sec square x. So we don't have any derivative formula for sec square x. Okay. So here what we'll do, we'll simplify that function sec square x. So sec square x, what we'll write? We'll write it as a sec x bracket square. So now we are going to finish first square part. Okay, and then we are going to find derivative of sec x. So derivative of sec square x is what? We are going to find derivative of 2 first, power 2. So we will get 2 into sec x, that is x square rule, 2x. For sec x assume a letter x, so derivative of sec x have to multiply. So 2 into sec x and derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. So therefore, d square y upon dx square is equal to 2 sec square x into tan x. Okay. Now start with LHS. LHS is equal to, give it number 2. LHS is equal to cos square x into d square y upon dx square minus 2y plus 2x. So cos square x into value of d square by dx square is 2 into sec square x into tan x. Okay, minus 2 into value of y is x plus tan x plus 2x as it is. Now 2 into cos square x, sec square x can be written as 1 upon cos square x into tan x. So this cos square x get cancelled. minus 2x minus 2 tan x plus 2x. So 2x and minus 2x get cancelled, and 2 tan x minus 2 tan x is equal to 0, which is equal to RHS. Hence true. Okay, see all the steps properly. See the next example. If y is equal to sine of m into cos inverse x, then show that 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square minus x dy by dx plus m square y equal to 0. So let's begin with solution. Okay, so write down that given thing. Y is equal to sine of m into cos inverse x. So follow the steps which I am following and try to learn it properly. If you have any doubt with the steps, you can ask that particular step in query. See what I am doing first. I shifted its sign from right to left. So sine inverse y is equal to m into cos inverse x. Okay. Now start with finding differentiation. Differentiating with respect to x. So d dx of sine inverse y is equal to d dx of m into cos inverse x. Now derivative of sine inverse x. Derivative of sine inverse x is what? 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So here we will get 1 upon under root 1 minus y square y, because at place of x is y. Now derivative of x we found, so we multiply derivative of y, that is dy by dx is equal to m into, now derivative of cos inverse x respect to x is minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Okay, so now see, rearrange the step from left to right. Denominator term come take as numerator terms. So under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to minus m into under root 1 minus y square. Now I want to remove that root. So squaring both sides, we get what? Under root 1 minus x bracket square is what? 1 minus x square. Dy by dx square is what? Dy by dx bracket square is equal to minus m square is m square, and under root 1 minus x square y square is 1 minus y square. Okay, now simplify it. 1 minus x square dy by dx bracket square is equal to m square minus m square y square. Okay, now we are going to differentiate this equation. So again differentiate with respect to x. Therefore 1 minus x square d dx of 1 minus x square into dy by dx bracket square equal to d dx of m square minus m square y square. Now in left hand side we have to apply multiplication rule. So 1 minus x square constant d dx of dy by dx bracket square plus dy by dx bracket square constant into d dx of 1 minus x square. See this step of left hand side, this is the equation, is equal to, now right hand side derivative, d dx of m square 0 minus m square into d dx of y square. Okay, now simplification, 1 minus x square into, now d dx of dy by dx bracket square, so bracket we will assume as a x, so x square formula we have to apply first, that is x square is the 2x, but instead of x is what here, dy by dx, so 2 dy by dx into dy by dx derivative, because you are assume as a part of x, so d dx of dy by dx I have to multiply. Okay, is it clear? Plus dy by dx bracket square as it is into derivative of 1 minus x square, derivative of 1 is 0 minus x square derivative is 2x. Okay, is equal to minus m square, derivative of y square is 2y and derivative of y is dy by dx. Now simplify, 1 minus x square 2 dy by dx into d square y upon dx square minus 2x dy by dx bracket square is equal to minus 2 m square y dy by dx. So if we check all the three steps, 2 steps on left hand side and 1 value on right hand side, 2 is a common value and dy by dx is a common value. So we are taking dy by dx common from left and right and will cancel to each other. So this 2 dy by dx will get cancelled, these 2, one of that dy by dx get cancelled, and these 2 and dy by dx total get cancelled. So remaining part is 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square minus this x. Now for this square one value is cancelled, so 1 dy by dx remain as it is equal to minus m square y. So rearrange the terms, so 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square minus x dy by dx plus m square y equal to 0, now which is required as solution, hence proved. Okay, check all the steps properly. See, the question is, if y is equal to log of log 2x, show that xy2 plus y1 of bracket 1 plus xy1 bracket complete equal to 0. Now the question will be there in your mind, what is y1 and y2? So y1 and y2 are first order derivative of y and y2 is second order derivative of y, that is y1 is equal to dy by dx and y2 is equal to d square y upon dx square. Okay, so that is only the difference in question. Rest of the part is already done. So same questions will be given in exam. Prove that x d square y upon dx square plus dy by dx 1 plus x dy by dx is equal to 0. So both are same. Okay, so now let's begin with solution. Get that? So now let's start with y. So y is equal to log 2x. Okay, so let's start with derivative. So differentiate with respect to x. So we will get dy by dx is equal to d dx of log 2x. Now derivative first log. So this log 2x I assume as a x. Okay, so I will get derivative of log x is 1 upon x. But this is x, so it is a 1 upon log of 2x. But log of 2x is assumed term, so multiply derivative of log of 2x. Okay, then 1 upon log 2x as it is into. Now derivative of log 2x. So I assume this 2x as a x. So derivative of log I will get 1 upon x, but x is 2x. So multiply derivative of 2x. So here 1 upon log of 2x into 1 upon 2x into derivative of 2x is 2. Okay, so value of dy by dx will get what? 1 upon this 2 get cancelled, x into log of 2x. Okay, I am simplifying this function. Therefore log of 2x into dy by dx is equal to 1 upon x, that is x raised to minus 1. I am doing this little simplifications to get simple answer. Okay, now differentiating with respect to x. So again differentiating with respect to x, we will get d dx of log of 2x into dy by dx is equal to d dx of x raised to minus 1. Now on left hand side multiplication rule we have to apply. So log of 2x d dx of dy by dx plus dy by dx constant into d dx of log of 2x is equal to x raised to n formula, so minus 1 into x raised to minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so therefore log of 2x d square y upon dx square plus dy by dx into derivative of log 2x. So derivative of log is a 1 upon 2x into d dx of 2x minus 1 into x raised to minus 2. Therefore log of 2x d square y upon dx square derivative of 2x is a 2 and this 2 will get cancelled, so 1 upon x dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon x square. Okay, Is it clear? Now see here, this equation number 1. So from this equation we have value of 1 upon x. So value of 1 upon x we will substitute in this equation. So therefore log of 2x d square y upon dx square plus, now this 1 upon x replaced by equation 1 is log 2x dy by dx, but actually dy by dx already there, so into dy by dx minus 1 upon x, because 1 upon x also can be written as 1 upon x into x. So now this remaining 1 upon x will replace with log 2x with into dy by dx. Okay, clear? And if we check that log 2x is a common in first term, second term, also on right hand side. So log 2x easily get cancelled from both the sides. So remaining value is d square y upon dx square plus dy by dx whole bracket square is equal to minus 1 upon x dy by dx. Okay, clear? Now shift the value, d square y upon dx square plus dy upon dx bracket square plus 1 upon x dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay, now I am multiplying with x on all the sides, so we will get x d square y upon dx square plus x dy by dx bracket square plus dy by dx is equal to 0. So this x will cancel with multiply x, and see our steps is done. X d square y upon dx square multiply inside dy by dx plus x into dy by dx brackets square. Here is a final solution. Check final step and required answer, both are same. So in final step, replace d square y upon dx square with y2, dy by dx with y1. This solution will get, otherwise this one. Whatever the question asked in board, like that give your answer. Okay. So complete the last step, replacing d square y upon dx square with y2 and dy by dx with y1, and rewrite final step. Is it okay? The next example. See the next example. If x square plus 6xy plus y square is equal to 10, then show that d square y upon dx square is equal to 80 upon 3x plus y bracket cube. Okay. So for this example, see what we'll do. We'll start with simplification. But this is the example is related to implicit function. Implicit function means function of x and y. So let's begin with given step. So x square plus 6xy plus y square is equal to 10. This is given equation number 1. So let's begin with derivative of given equation. So differentiate with respect to x. So we will get d dx of x square plus 6xy plus y square is equal to d dx of 10. Start with derivative. So derivative of x square is 2x plus 6 into derivative of x into y. So we have to apply here multiplication rule. So by using multiplication rule, x constant derivative of y plus y constant derivative of x, okay, plus derivative of y square. So derivative of y square is a 2y respect to x, and derivative of y is dy by dx is equal to derivative of 10 is 0. Now simplified properly, 2x plus 6x dy by dx plus 6y plus 2y dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay, now take dy by dx common, so we will get dy by dx common terms. So from this we will common out dy by dx. So 6x plus 2y is equal to, we shifting this value on opposite side, minus 2x minus 6y. Okay, therefore dy by dx is equal to minus common out 2x plus 6y upon 6x plus 2y. So now 2 is a common value, we can easily cancel from numerator and denominator. So we will get minus x plus 3y upon 3x plus y. Okay, get it? This is the value of dy by dx, equation number 2. So now start with differentiation. So again differentiate with respect to x. So we will get d dx of dy by dx is equal to minus d dx of x plus 3y upon 3x plus y. Okay, now left hand side we will get d square y upon dx square is equal to minus, now derivative of u upon v. So u upon v rule we have to apply. So denominator constant, that is 3x plus y, into derivative of numerator, that is x plus 3y, minus x plus 3y constant derivative of denominator 3x plus y upon denominator's square. Okay, is equal to, simplify the derivative. So 3x plus y into bracket, derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 3y is 3 dy upon dx. Okay, minus x plus 3y into bracket, derivative of 3x is a 3 and derivative of y is dy upon dx, divided with 3x plus y bracket square. Okay, is it clear? Now we are going to substitute value of dy by dx by equation 2. So we will get minus 3x plus y into 1 plus 3 minus x plus 3y upon 3x plus y. So multiplication going forward. Okay, minus x plus 3y into 3 plus minus x plus 3y upon 3x plus y, and whole part divided with 3x plus y bracket square, main bracket complete. Okay, now make common denominator of this bracket and this bracket. Minus 3x plus y into bracket 3x plus y multiplied with 1, so 3x plus y, and minus 3 multiplied with x plus 3y, so minus 3x minus 9y, with common denominator 3x plus y. Okay, minus x plus 3y into bracket same 3x multiplied 3x plus y, 9x plus 3y minus multiply minus x minus 3y upon 3x plus y. Okay, now this 3x plus xy, 3x plus xy get cancelled. Okay, you are complete. You understand all the steps. Check that again from first step to last step. Take your time. So we cancel these steps. Then 3x get cancelled, and plus y minus 9y will get, the remaining term is minus into bracket minus 8y minus x plus 3y into bracket. Now 9x minus x, 8x plus 3y minus 3y get cancelled upon 3x plus y. Okay, now make common denominator. Before that, you can change the signs, multiplication. So you will get 8y plus x plus 3y into 8x upon 3x plus y. And don't forget, all the part divided with 3x plus y bracket square. So into 1 upon 3x plus y bracket square into 1 upon 3x plus y bracket square. Okay, so now we are trying to make common denominator. So making common denominator, 3x plus y have to multiply with this 8y. So we will get 24xy plus 8y square plus 8x square plus 24xy, okay, upon 3x plus y into 1 upon 3x plus y bracket square. Clear? Now 24xy become 48xy, and 8 is a common value, so we will get 8 outside. X square plus 6xy plus y square. Is it clear what I did? 24 plus 24, 48xy, the 8xy square, 8x square, and this 48xy I am taking common 8 outside, so I will get x square plus 6xy plus y square upon 3xy into 1 upon 3x plus y bracket square. But from equation 1 this is 10. X square plus 3x 6xy plus y square is equal to 10, given thing. So 8 into 10 upon 3x plus y bracket cube. This in this multiplication, so we will get 80 upon 3x plus y bracket cube, which is equal to our proof. So therefore d square y upon dx square is equal to 80 upon 3x plus y bracket cube. Hence proved. So this is the last example from this part. Okay, check the steps of cancellations, simplifications properly. See, the next type is the last type from this exercise, the last type of derivative, find nth order derivative. So to find nth order derivative, we have to follow these three steps. What is the three steps are there? Check it properly. First step, find first, second and third order derivative of given function. We have to find first derivative, second derivative and third derivative of given function. Step 2, observe the changes in the coefficients, angle, powers of a function and sign of function. We have to observe changes from first order derivative to second order to third order, where in the coefficient, with the angle, with the power and with the sign. Once you understand the changes, that changes keep it in mind. And step 3, express that changes in a nth power of derivative by using the pattern of change. Get that? So that we have to follow. So these are the steps we have to follow to find nth order derivative. See the example, you will get it proper justification for how to find nth order derivative. So first question is ax plus b raised to m. So we have to find nth order derivative. Okay, so let's begin with finding first, second and third order derivative. So let y is equal to ax plus b raised to m. So differentiate with respect to x. So we will get dy by dx is equal to d dx of ax plus b raised to m. So now we are going to simplify this power first and then the derivative of ax plus b. So now derivative power is what? M. So what is the derivative of power m? M into ax plus b raised to m minus 1, but into multiply ax plus b. Okay, So we will get m into ax plus b raised to m minus 1 into derivative of ax is a and derivative of b is constant, that is 0. So here we will get a plus 0, that is a. So finally we got a into m ax b raised to m minus 1, equation number 1, dy by dx. Okay, now again differentiate with respect to x. So what will happen? d dx of dy by dx is equal to d dx of a into m ax plus b raised to m minus 1. Now a and m are constant term, taking outside, into, now derivative of ax plus b raised to m minus 1. So we will simplify this power first by using x to n formula. So we will get m minus 1 into ax plus b raised to m minus 1 minus 1 n minus 1 formula, but this is assumed term. So d dx of ax plus b. So a into m into m minus 1 into ax plus b raised to m minus 2 into d dx of ax plus b is again a and a plus 0, so it will remain a. So a into a, finally we will get a square into m minus 1 into ax plus b raised to m minus 2. This is the value of d square y upon dx square, equation number 2. So second order derivative finished. So again differentiate to find third order. So again differentiate with respect to x, we will get d dx of d square y upon dx square is equal to d dx of a square into m minus 1 into ax plus b raised to m minus 2. Now it is a third order derivative. So d cube y dx cube is equal to a square constant, m minus 1 constant. So a square into m minus 1, taking outside, into derivative of ax plus b raised to m minus 1. So now again power is m minus 2. So m minus 2 into ax plus b raised to m minus 2 minus 1 into d dx of ax plus b. Now simplify it. A square into m minus 1 into m minus 2 into ax plus b raised to m minus 3 into derivative of x plus b is again a. So we will get a cube into m minus 1 into m minus 2 plus into ax plus b raised to m minus 3. This is the value of d cube y upon dx cube, equation number 3. Okay, so see the pattern of solution from equation 1, 2 and 3. When you having first derivative, you have am into ax plus b raised to m minus 1. Okay, when it is second derivative, you have a square into m minus 1 into ax plus b raised to m minus 2. For third derivative, a cube m into m minus 1 m minus 2 into ax plus b raised to m minus 3. So see, if 3 is there, where is a common 3, now the terms are increased. Okay, So we have to understand that pattern. Is it clear with that pattern? See, so what is the pattern is there? So wherever 3 is there, we are getting m minus 2, and 2 is, what is here, 3, then it is here 2. So if it is n, it is here n minus 1. So we are writing with the pattern d raised to ny upon dx cube, sorry, dxn is equal to a raised to n into m into m minus 1 into m minus 2. Now n term dot 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 m minus what? How you got 2? When it is 3, you got 2 here. So if it is n, you will get here n minus 1. Okay, into ax plus b raised to m minus 3 if it is a third order. If it is a second order, m minus 2. If it is nth order, you will get m minus n. Okay, so this is your nth order derivative. See, check all the steps properly. Okay, so last example of today's lecture, y is equal to cos x. So we have to find nth order derivative of y is equal to cos x. So start with differentiation. So first we will complete 3 order derivative. So with respect to x, we will get dy by dx is equal to d dx of cos x, and derivative of cos x is minus sin x. But now we have to convert the sine function in terms of cos. So how will we convert the sine function in terms of cos? By using pi by 2 plus theta or pi by 2 minus theta. Automatically function will change in previous function. But now, so which value of cos theta, cos pi by 2 plus theta, we have to write that with Allen angle criteria here. So I will write here minus sine minus of minus cos pi by 2 plus theta, that is x, because cos pi by 2 plus theta is a minus sine theta. Okay, so I will get cos of pi by 2 plus x, value of dy by dx, equation number 1. Clear? Similar way, start with second order derivative. X will get d dx of dy by dx is equal to d dx of cos of pi by 2 plus x. So d square y upon dx square is equal to derivative of cos is a minus sine pi by 2 plus x into derivative of pi by 2 plus x is equal to minus sine pi by 2 plus x into 1. Derivative of pi by 2 is 0 and derivative of x is 1. Now sin x is written as a minus cos of pi by 2 plus x. With x we are writing as a x, just adding with pi by 2. So here now it is a pi by 2 plus x. So here minus of minus cos of pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus x. Okay, just replace x with x we wrote here. So instead of x here pi by 2 plus x, so I wrote here pi by 2 plus x. So I will get cos of pi by 2 plus pi by 2. What is the answer? Pi by 2 plus x, value of d square y upon dx square, equation number 2. I am not simplifying this part, I am keeping as it is. This will help us in third derivative. So differentiate with respect to x, we will get d cube y upon dx cube is equal to d dx of cos of 2 pi by 2 plus x. Now derivative cos is minus sin 2 pi by 2 plus x into derivative of 2 pi by 2 plus x. Now again this sign can be converted into cos by using this x is a cos pi by 2x. So minus of minus cos pi by 2 plus this value, that is 2 pi by 2 plus x, and derivative of 2 pi by 2 is a constant term 0, and derivative of x is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, so no need to write. So value of d cube y upon dx cube is equal to cos of 3 pi by 2 plus x. So what to understand from equation 1, 2 and 3? All the where cos function remains same, but is a pi by 2 plus x, second derivative 2 pi by 2 plus x, third derivative 3 pi by 2 plus x, so fourth derivative 4 pi by 2 plus x. Similar way for the n derivative n pi by 2 plus x. So d raised to ny upon dx raised to n can be written as cos of n pi by 2 plus x. Okay, see, this is the way you are going to find n order derivative, observing first order, second order and third order derivative with the pattern. That pattern we are going to apply for n order derivative. Get that? So see those examples properly. Okay, so in today's lecture we finish with the last remaining questions from higher order derivative. So here our first chapter from the part 2 is finished, that is derivative chapter is now completed. So your work is that complete all remaining questions from the exercise from miscellaneous to practice more for derivative chapter. In that way, if you finding any problem, any doubts, you will ask that questions and query with, you can send that questions on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, so I hope that you are clear with the total chapter derivative. Thank you.